The merchant ship Demeter washes ashore in England on August 6, 1897. The police discover her Captain Elliot's log among the wreckage. Demeter arrived in Varna, Bulgaria, 1 month ago to take on cargo that was headed for London. A load of several big wooden crates is brought to the pier by laborers from Romania. When the cargo is delivered, they refuse to continue, saying they had to leave the region before dusk. One of the men gives a significant amount of money to the quartermaster, Watchcheck, and another crew member, Olgarin, wishes Demeter a safe journey, and then leaves with the others. Dr. Clemens, who attended Cambridge University, hears that Demeter is searching for crew members. He makes an effort to persuade the crew that his expertise in medicine and astronomy would be a great asset. He is turned down by Watchcheck, who chooses to hire an older man. As the man is assisting with the loading of one of the crates, he notices a dragon insignia on the container, which startles him. He unintentionally lets go of the tackle rope, causing the crate to collapse. Clemens sees the incident and hurries to save Elliot's grandson, Toby, from being crushed by the free crate. After calling the dragon emblem a bad omen and walking away, the recently hired worker is replaced by Clemens, who Elliot thanks for his intervention. Another crate falls and cracks open in the cargo hold of the ship. Buried under ordinary soil, Clemens discovers a woman inside. He gives her blood transfusions to treat what he thinks is an infection, even though it seems like she is barely alive. Later, Clemens and Olgarin witness an enigmatic figure covered in fog on the deck of a ship in the Aegean Sea. All of the animals on board, including the ship's dog, are dead the next night. The crew discards the remains overboard out of concern for a rabies outbreak. The woman in the crate, Anna, wakes up and alerts the group about a monster from Transylvania that consumes human blood. She claims that he is known as Dracula in her village and that she was given to him as a slave of blood in exchange for his being allowed to depart the area peacefully. She displays multiple bite marks on her body and claims that Dracula is already on board the ship and hungry. By night, Dracula follows the group, biting Olgarin and transforming him into a vampire thrall. After being briefly confined, Olgarin escapes and starts after Toby, capturing him and Dracula in the captain's quarters. Dracula bites Toby while the crew tries to save him. The vampiric Olgarin, bound by the crew to the mast, erupts into flames the following morning when the rising sun strikes his body. Toby passes away after receiving blood transfusions from his grandfather, and he is partially covered in sailcloth for his sea burial. The captain thinks he sees Toby moving at the burial. As he unwraps him, Toby attacks out of nowhere. Before Clemens can toss the vampire Toby into the sea, he immolates in the sun, badly burning his grandfather in the process. In order to stop Dracula from causing trouble once they get to London, the remaining crew members intend to burn the ship and drown him. Dracula kills Elliot, Abrams, and Watchcheck, and as Anna is trying to save Clemens, she gets bitten by the vampire once more. After Clemens beats Dracula with an axe to save Anna, Anna uses a section of the mast to smash Dracula. Thinking the vampire is dead, Anna and Clemens leap ship. However, the ship runs aground on the British shore, allowing Dracula to use his superhuman strength to push the mast off of his body before sinking. With victory, the vampire yells. Anna tells Clemens that she is now turning into a vampire as a result of Dracula's bite. The blood transfusions merely postpone the process. They are floating on rubble. When day breaks and Clemens wanders ashore, Anna voluntarily self-immolates in the dawn, determined not to turn into a monster. After arriving in London, Clemens visits a neighborhood tavern and uses his notepad to sketch a portrait of Anna. When he receives the all-clear knock from the Demeter's crew, he sees Dracula mocking him while dressed like an aristocrat before the vampire vanishes. As Clemens leaves the pub, he spots Dracula's shadow and follows him. he swears to kill Dracula and return him to hell in honor of his deceased friends.